everybody. It's Matt J. Doyle here. Welcome to the third annual Easy Way Awards Golden Gala, Tap Interviews Behind the Scenes show. We're in today with nominee Dr. Wendy Labat. She's in for Zondra TV first annual Blue Rose Brilliance Award. She's an amazing person. She is a financial freedom advocate. She also has the website Financial Cures and her show, The Financial Show. She's an award-winning entrepreneur, business strategist, and influential speaker. And she started the organization for disadvantaged women to achieve their dreams. Welcome to the show today, Wendy.
Thank you and for having me, and I appreciate being here. Looking forward to it.
That's awesome. And it's a pretty big deal to be nominated for this award that you've been nominated for, considering the big names that are attached to this production, right?
Yes, I'm really excited and honored to have been nominated.
That's awesome. So how do you feel about being nominated for this prestigious award?
Well, anytime you're recognized is always an honor, but especially for this kind of thing, because you want to, spread your message, and just the fact that people are recognizing you and honoring you in that way is just, I guess, validation that you're doing the right thing.
Absolutely. And what are you going to do if you win?
Just be happy, put it on my dossier and part of my bio, and just, enjoy the fruits of my labor and just continue doing what I'm doing, continue on the crusade.
Awesome. And can you tell us how many votes you currently have?
Well, I checked right before we came on air, and I had 1,049 votes. And I was like, wow.
Congratulations. That's awesome. 1,049.
Yes.
And what do you plan? How many votes do you plan to have when the voting is over on November the 15th?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm just, going to keep counting, and hopefully people will still vote every day until then. But I've already exceeded what I expected. So anything else is just icing on the cake.
Absolutely. So for people that are watching today, you just need to scan the code to vote. So please scan this code and vote for Dr. Wendy Labat. And also you can vote for other people on there as well. I have been nominated for Podcaster of the Year. And now we're just going to share this, give you the screen, Wendy, to tell us a little bit about what you do, and just speak about yourself and just say whatever you want to say.
Okay. All right. I'm Dr. Wendy Labat, the financial healer, and people are feeling the pain of inflation. They're suffering from anorexic income, obese debt, spending addiction, and other financial ills. And I empower them to overcome those ills and to take control over their finances, acquire the proper protection to prevent financial ruin, to become financially free, build a financial legacy, to create generational wealth, and live the life they desire. There's a lot of focus on mental health and physical health, but very little emphasis on financial health. And people confuse and conflate financial health with financial literacy. And the problem with that, or the difference, is you can be financially literate and still have poor, even fatal financial health. So I try to, shift the focus from financial literacy, not that you don't need that, but I need you to be more financially healthy, because you may know that you need to diet and exercise, but when you go to the doctor and you're 30 pounds overweight and you have hypertension, diabetes, that goes to show that just because you have that health literacy, you don't necessarily have good physical health. So I'm on a crusade to empower people to optimize their financial health. And I tell folks, when you think right, speak right, and do right, things will flow right to optimize your financial health. And when I say things will flow right, it's not necessarily just your money, but it's your opportunities, your relationships, and your discernment to make the proper or the right decisions and go in the direction you're supposed to go. So, I don't know if everybody knows, not sure everybody doesn't know my story, but I started my entrepreneurial journey almost 4 decades ago, and there was no social media, no internet. And the only thing you could do with a cell phone was make an expensive phone call. And I was a rookie entrepreneur. I didn't know about business. I wanted to be a medical doctor. So all my focus at that time was on science. I worked in the lab, like I said, I made a lot of money, but I was miserable at what I was doing. But once I got into entrepreneurship, at first I wasn't making a lot of money, but I loved what I was doing. And then the money came. And I ended up expanding my business in 2014 to include insurance and financial services because the Affordable Care Act mandated that everyone have health insurance. So I bought all the products and services I was selling to my clients because I didn't want to be a hypocrite. But it was from a business and marketing perspective, not from a personal financial planning perspective. But in 2017, I was diagnosed with a very aggressive form of breast cancer. So I said, okay, I'm going to conquer this cancer. So I chose the most aggressive form of treatment. And that meant chemotherapy every 3 weeks for a year. I had 5 surgeries, all the CAT scans, PET scans, MRIs, and everything that goes with conquering the disease or really battling the disease at that time. And my medical bills totaled almost $1.5 million. And thank God I practiced what I preach because my health insurance paid all of that. And plus, having all the supplemental coverages that I purchased that I was selling to my clients, I ended up getting multiple 6-figure tax-free shots in the arm. So I'm like, okay, that allowed me to focus on my recovery and not worry about money. My business was already established. So, my people make sure that ran smoothly. And I said, okay, Lord, once I became cancer-free, I'm like, okay, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm in my comfort zone, I'm good. And he said, no, I brought you out of this journey better than you went in. So you're going to go on a crusade to empower other people not to let an illness or injury ruin them financially. And you're going to empower them to take control over their finances and get their money right. So that's what I'm doing.
Wow, that's awesome, Wendy. And now we're just going to go to a commercial break, please, Eric.
Hi there, this is Zandra Evans, founder and CEO of Zandra TV Network in Dallas, Texas. Now, you know that I'm a small business advocate, and I talk about leveling the playing field all the time for small business entrepreneurs. Why? Because we always seem to get left behind. Well, guess what? I've got something new for you, and it's called Biztisement. It's an informational video directory where you can put your video about you, your business, and your passion. Nobody can say it better than you. I want you to click the link in this message, find out more about Biztisement, and get on board. Where else can you get started for $99? So until I see you, continue to be the absolute best you. Peace.
Awesome. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So that's an amazing story that you have there, Wendy.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how long have you been involved with Easy Way Network?
Well, I got introduced to Easy Way Network through Zandra TV Network a couple years ago when I first, became a producer of my show. And that's when I think when they partnered up, and that's when I first became familiar with it. And I signed up for the, Wall of Fame. And I guess I'm on the Wall of Fame. I'm, not sure how all that works, but it's, it's been, a good network and good opportunity to see what other folks are doing and see who else is in the network and how they're impacting the lives of others. And it's been interesting.
Awesome. And how long have you been in the Easy Way family?
Well, I guess officially now, just since the nomination. But like I said, I signed up back a couple years ago, but I'm just now really seeing what is, paying more attention to it since I've been nominated.
All right. And can you tell us a little bit more about the organization that you established for disadvantaged women to help them achieve their dreams?
Yeah, Ascend Foundation. That's my 501c nonprofit. And I started out I have a tax preparation business, and I had a lot of clients, a lot of women that, had family, single mothers, they had, their jobs, or else they had a business. And the people that had a job had sort of like a hustle on the side, but it wasn't formally a business, it wasn't a legal structure and that kind of thing, but they did report the income on their taxes. So I said, look, we need to get you, on the table, structured properly, and get you where you can maximize your money, not just try to make a certain amount to, keep you from, I guess, being on the radar. And that's when, the Spirit kind of led me to start Ascend Foundation. So I'm like, okay, the idea is to empower disadvantaged women to realize their dreams of entrepreneurship, because a lot of them, they are entrepreneurs, but they don't realize it, and they're not formally structured to have that, business that can make them millions of dollars. So that's what our organization does. We, select a few candidates. We give them a year-long, process of education and, starting their business with the legal structure, the name, teaching them about intellectual property, about finance, and about all the things you need to know, sales and marketing, to, build a good business that can be profitable and successful.
Awesome. And let's talk a little bit now about your Easy Way Wall of Fame profile.
Okay.
How are you doing with that?
Well, I just kind of set that up. And I haven't really, like I said, put everything down because so much stuff is happening. Every day some good things are happening. I can't complain about it, but I'm adding to my dossier. I was talking to my PR person, and when we first started a few years ago, the big thing was me having a doctorate degree. Now, that started out being at the top of my bio. Now that's at the bottom of my bio. That's the last thing we talk about, because I've entered so many new, journeys and avenues, like the TV show. I'm a best-selling author of 2 books for the Financial Cure series, but also I've been in 10 anthologies. My business strategy has been just to take advantage of the opportunities that come my way that empower people to take control of their finances. So it's been a really good ride. I'm a TV producer, and the show, I'm on my 3rd season coming up. I've had 2 seasons. The first one was about Financial Cures with Dr. Wendy Labat. The first show was, centered more around personal finance, credit and nonprofits, and protecting yourself with the proper protection and things like that. And the second season was more a business edition, talking about branding, legal structure, networking, exposure, and again, proper protection, because that's important. I don't care where you are in business, or even if you aren't in business, you got to have that proper protection. And my story is an example of that. So that's been, like I said, it's been pretty good. I can't complain. My 3rd book is about to be published the end of the year, and that's Optimize Your Financial Health. The first one was Diagnose Your Financial Health. The second one, Optimize Your Financial Health. And the third one would be Protect Your Financial Health. So, we just taking the steps and stages to get that money right and your financial health to be optimal.
Awesome. So you're creeping on 2,000 votes. What is your strategy for getting so many votes?
Well, for one, I reached out to, clients and colleagues and, social media. And not only was I surprised at the response, but people are, that don't even know me, that are getting referred by folks that they know and trust, are saying, hey, vote for this lady because we want her to win. And they're voting like crazy. So every day I still post, the link for people to go ahead and vote, and they're voting. I'm really pleased at how people are responding. So, I'm gonna keep it plugging until, and I think I understood that they're extending the deadline to the 20th of November. So if that's the case, I'm gonna keep on plugging to the 20th of November.
Absolutely. And ZondraTV.com is an amazing network, and this is the 1st annual Blue Rose Diamond Award. If you win this, it would really set the bar. What message do you have for our future nominees?
Well, just to keep doing what you're doing, and do it at with the spirit of excellence. Do it to empower people. Do it for the folks that, support you, and don't do it for the money, because everybody wants to make money. And I tell my clients, it's not about the money. Like Robert Kiyosaki said, it's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep, how your money works for you, and how many generations you keep it for. So we have to keep that entire picture in mind in everything we do, and it's all about serving and helping others.
Awesome. So right now I have the CEO of EasyWay Network here, and he wants to make an appearance and join us. So I'm going to bring him in now, Eric Zuley.
Okay.
Attention, because this video is going to revolutionize your business. My name is Adam Chandler. Not too long ago, I decided that I was sick and tired of having to use expensive tools made by greedy tech companies. Not only were they costing me hundreds of dollars per month, but integrating all of them with one another was a technical nightmare. You'll get immediate access to the funnel builder tool, an email autoresponder and text message follow-up system, an appointment setting tool, Facebook and Instagram integration, a contact management system, an app for connecting with leads on the go, and a sales pipeline for moving your prospects through your sales process. You will love the digital co-pilots. And the best part, you can test drive the system for 14 days for just $10. It's a web-based system, so no installation is required. Plus there's a 100% money back guarantee.
Thanks, Matt. What's up, everybody? Hi, EasyWay family. Hi, Dr. Wendy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm just noticing all the accolades and the wall of, you got your own wall of fame behind you there.
That's not even everything, but yes, I do.
Give us a little bit of the history. Show us what we want. It's impressive. I want you to promote yourself a little bit. What are those certificates and awards behind you?
Well, I've got this one I'm really proud of. This was when I was on the cover of the Atlanta Tribune back in 1989. That's, a few years after I started. And I was recognized as it was a salute to Black business owners. So I was really proud of that. I've got my Marquis Who's Who in America. This is another one back in the day for my business as Small Business of the Year. This is that's my MBA, my bachelor's degree, my doctorate degree. This is some of the awards I've gotten from Vantage Financial Alliance, who I work with my proper protection products. And this is my sorority, Delta Sigma Theta. That's my thing. So I got a few things going on.
Well, congratulations on that. So I am very good friends with Zandra. Zandra is a close friend and media partner of EasyWay Networks. We've worked with them for a little bit now, and we have a channel and a network actually on Zandra TV. She has a channel and a network on EasyWay TV. So how did you and Zandra meet? How did you guys get together?
Well, I met Zandra at a small business expo in Atlanta a few years ago, but I really got to know her through my PR person, media specialist, Angel Tussey, and we all kind of worked together. So next thing I know, Zandra's launching her show, and I'm like, okay, at first Angel said, you ought to be on her show. I was like, nah, I don't think so, not right now. But then the spirit said, okay, it's time to get on that show. So, I got on Zandra TV network. I was, I guess, in season 2 of the producer mode, but I launched my first show 2 years ago, and my second season just aired back in October. Was the first launch when we had our premiere. And my season 3, I haven't set a date yet, but it's coming up, and I think we're going to do a live studio audience in Dallas.
Wow, so you're going on to season 3. So you're
Yes.
really serious about that. And I see, as you guys can see on the screen, that's Angel Tussey there with her show, and this is Zandra TV. I know Angel too as well, very well. Amazing publicist. She's been on a couple of our stages. We've shared some stages together, and just amazing woman. Wanted to give her a shout out. So for those that are watching, because this is about the awards, this is about Easy Way Awards, and just wanted to talk a little bit about what this award means, what it is. The Zondra TV Blue Rose Diamond Award is the first annual. This actually sets the bar, and you have over 1,000 votes, and you're inspired. I mean, I don't know if you know, but we have close to 100,000 views on that voting page, and people are getting inspired. I mean, you've actually been inspiring other people to hit harder, and I know that you're friendly competing against some other nominees with Zondra TV. I know we have Eric and his beautiful wife, and they're kind of nipping on your heels. That would be the closest. But basically, if you win, and you know that if you do win, me and Zondra together are giving away a commercial worth $2,000 on Hulu TV. It's about a 30-second commercial, and it goes to 800,000 subscribers. We have 300 million homes that we reach potentially, as well as Zondra TV and what they have. So what are you gonna do with that commercial? What are you gonna do if you win?
Well, matter of fact, I just was did a shooting of a few commercials the other day, and I didn't realize that was one of the benefits of winning. So I've got my stuff ready now to go, but I'm just gonna, I'm really surprised that, like I said, the responses I've been getting, but I just want people to be serious about it and realize, this is going to not expose my company, but expose Zondra TV Network and anybody affiliated with it. So, it's all about, collaboration. And this is an excellent collaboration tool.
I like what you said there. It's all about collaboration, collaboration versus competition.
Yes.
And it is. I like that you said it is serious. And if you guys look down below, you'll see there's a logo with Shavon, WWTVN, Worldwide TV Network, which also reaches millions of people and has many, many shows. That's another partner of ours. And Fan TV, Manny Pacquiao's supported network. And there's many other networks that we work with. So we're trying our best to, promote our nominees and put the positive message out there. I don't know if you know the message for the Easy Way Awards Golden Gala, but it's uniting the light. Yeah. We want to actually unite the light being God, light being positive energy. And we want to unite as a family. And you're a great representation of that. So we really appreciate you and hope that you do win. And on the screen there, guys, is Dr. Wendy Labat's QR code scan. So if you scan that code, it will go to her voting page, and you can support Dr. Wendy. And we're glad to have you on the show. I just wanted to come on and support my man Matt. Matt is our Mario Lopez in training right now with everything that we're doing with him and TAP interviews. And just it's an honor to meet you, and we're glad to have you on the nominee committee. And you do know this whole thing is virtual. The whole thing is actually VR based, little avatars, and it is not in person. It's in a virtual metaverse. Have you ever done an award show in a virtual metaverse?
I have, and I matter of fact, I heard about the metaverse a little more detail through Greg Reed, because I'm old school. I told you there was no internet and social media back when I started. So this is relatively new to me, and it's interesting, and I'm trying to, like I said, fit in where I fit in.
Well, you mentioned Greg Reed. Greg Reed is actually another. Actually a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Another category of the Easy Way Awards Golden Gala. And if the engineer could put that on, if you scroll through the Greg Reed Award, there's the Greg Reed Award right there. So it's the Power of Perseverance Award. So we definitely wish the best to those nominees. Looks like Jen Duplessis is in the lead there. Yes. And yeah, Greg Reed is a friend. We've been on many stages together. He's the founder and creator of Secret Knock, and actually we worked together somewhat. We were involved with the red carpet with Frank Shankwitz and his big movie premiere, and he's the executive producer of the Wishman movie. And Frank was a very, very close friend of mine. We were very close. He has an award. We have the Frank Shankwitz Everyone Can Be a Hero Award. And so it sounds like we got some mutual friends in common.
We do. Yes. I saw Greg Reed, Sharon Lecter. Like I said, I've got a chance to kind of work with both Greg Reed. I'm in his anthology or his book, Station 42. I'm one of the authors there. So it's been, been a good ride and a good network. And like I said, everybody is working together, and because what God has for you is for you, what God has for me is for me, and there is no need for competition, because why compete? Because you're gonna get what you're supposed to get as long as you do what you're supposed to do.
Well said, exactly. Yeah, Sharon Lecter is also on the Easy Way Wall of Fame. She's a Legend Award as well, guys. That's the Easy Way Legend Top Author of the Year award. There's a lot of people, competing for that friendly competition as well. And we maybe, who knows, maybe in the future you'll be a legend someday with us. And we hope starting out you win the Zondra TV Blue Rose Diamond Award, the first one. And we happy to interview, happy to have you on. So in closing, Matt, I'm gonna go ahead and give the microphone back to you. I just wanted to give Dr. Wendy some love and appreciation, let her know that we appreciate her and being on the show today. And this is a brand new official show we're doing to reward people with 100 votes or more that are taking it seriously. So in closing, can you give us some words of inspiration, some words of advice in the financial community and being on stage and getting opportunities, like whatever you've had experience in? We do have a lot of people that watch this that want to build themselves as entrepreneurs, that want to build themselves as coaches. One of my mentors and good friends, and actually one of our legends, is Jeff Hoffman, a serial entrepreneur, co-founder of Priceline, and he says, and I kind of took what he said and I turned it into my own thing. He basically says, focus on one thing, be an entrepreneur, but focus on one thing, master that craft and be successful at it. So I say, what is it? What's that? I can't remember it now. Darn it.
Master of one thing, whatever of many or something like that. Is that
but instead of saying, no, it's actually a master of none.
Oh, yeah.
But I say master of one.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember the whole phrase, and I'm looking stupid on camera right now. So when
I'll
come back if I can remember it. That is, be a jack of all trades.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a jack of all trades, but be a master of none. And I say, be a jack of all trades and a master of one. Mm-hmm. And right now, our main focus right now is to master making God smile, and our promotional expertise to be able to help His flock. And so that's why we say uniting the light. We're uniting affiliates and whatnot. And we hope that you and you're on the Wall of Fame. And I did hear you say, oh, you might check it out and see what's up with it. And so we're glad to have you on it. And thank you again to Zondra TV. Matt, I'm going to go ahead and give the microphone back to you. Again, guys, go to the Easy Way Wall of Fame and search for Dr. Wendy Labat's profile. Support her. And Matt, back to you with TAP interviews.
Thank you.
Very much for coming on, Eric Zuley. That was magnificent. Thank you very much for coming on the show today, Dr. Wendy Labat. You're amazing and insightful. Thank you very much for all the info that you gave us and for participating. Congratulations again on all the votes that you've received, and hopefully you'll receive many more. And congratulations to all the nominees. And then after that, the winners. And we just want to again thank Easy Way Network, and go to Easy Way Wall of Fame. Make sure you get your free Wall of Fame profile, easywaywalloffame.com. And once again, this has been the 3rd annual Easy Way Golden Gala TAP Interviews Behind the Scenes show. Thank you very much for watching today. Thank you for coming on, Wendy. Any last words?
Well, I just want people to remember, when you think right, speak right, and do right, things will flow right to optimize your financial health.
Awesome. And thank you very much for everybody that watched the show today. I hope you all have a magnificent day. Thank you, and goodbye.
Get on the Easy Way train. Create your own free Easy Way wall profile. Connect with the best and network your way to success. Get your own commercial and consistently be promoted on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Google Play, Apple Store. Watch free TV, Zondra TV, Voice America, iHeart, Blog Talk Radio, Spotify, Worldwide TV, Android TV, Samsung, LG, and numerous other Roku channels. Enhance your Google rankings. Give your brand awareness that turbo boost you need to close more deals the easy way. Contact us today. Call 424-209-9290 or text EasyWay to 55678.
Johnny, you're off.